I hate these things. I hate them.
Nah, man, you're good, man. They make you look good, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, every time I'm in the studio, I hate it.
Yeah.
It's like one ear. I just do the one ear.
That's not it.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's the
That's what he just said.
Yeah.
He just type on YG's on there.
I just put the picture. I just
okay,
found the picture
okay.
down there, bro.
Do I have to put this in a cup?
Yeah.
Can someone put this in a cup for me?
Big promotion.
Yeah, I know. It's copyright, innit? So come.
You're waving it
We're
around.
rolling.
Yeah, we're
You
rolling.
want it in the cup,
Rolling.
do you?
Thank
She
you,
says she
darling.
wants it in the cup.
Oh,
Because she's going to drink it out the cup.
Alright. Proper Essex.
London.
Nah, she's from, wait there.
Brother.
Yes.
Don't say that live, please.
Sorry, I won't.
I'm from London.
Sorry,
Thank
she's
you.
from London.
Just leave
Okay,
it
Jesus Christ.
She's from London.
Brother.
Yes.
Can we do the show, please?
Okay. You ready? Okay, everybody. Welcome to Secret Sinners.
Nah, come on, bro, man. Please.
That's it, isn't it?
Okay, guys.
Thank you, beautiful.
Okay, guys. Welcome to Secret Sinners. Don't laugh at me, Speedy.
I'm laughing at Nado, bro.
Okay. Just before we start, guests, can you turn your phones on silent, please, so we have
Done
no
it.
interruptions? And when speaking, can you speak directly into the mic so that we can get the best sound possible for the podcast? If you fancy sitting back,
that
lean
okay?
forward to talk.
Is that close enough for you?
That's close
that
enough.
alright?
That
You
looks
sure?
that looks like cock.
Okay.
Close to your
You
mouth.
like it?
Fuck it, nah, man. It's about time you said something like that, bro. We apologize for the bar, man. You ain't done it for a while, bro. You've been making people just fucking
Dude,
have rubbish
no,
audio.
Listen, downstairs, no, it's fine. It's okay.
Go on. What is
Nah, don't do it.
It's
What?
okay.
Oh, we're saving him. Yeah.
It's okay.
Sinners Podcast, the world's most dangerous podcast. Danger. Suspicious. I'm Sinner Speed.
Sinner Leko.
Why does CS always leave the room when we start, bro? Oi, CS!
Why do you need to?
Because, let me just, what go on, Leko?
Well, go on. Tired,
Listen.
you know. I ain't gonna lie still. Just got off a flight.
Another holiday.
Yeah.
That Sinner money's just coming in nicely for you then, basically, innit? Innit?
Same.
Holiday after holiday, like, you're doing your thing.
Yo, I'm
then.
done for the year. Next year now. still.
Yo, you're getting paid well, bro, man.
Yeah, man, the barman's getting paid now, man. Yo, he was doing his thing out there
I say
still.
barman was out there too.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man, I was in England.
Seen the barman out there doing casino stuff.
Come on.
These men are proper gamblers, you know, going on holiday for some sun and in the casino. What you doing, bro?
Nah, man, we went in the casino. Aircon.
Huh?
We went in the casino for the aircon.
No, you went in the casino for aircon.
Yeah, I did. And then I happened to gamble.
And win some money too.
Yeah, man.
You won?
How much? Everyone won.
Everyone won still.
How much?
It's a good amount.
What's that?
It's a good amount.
Did it cover your trip?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a free trip.
Was it?
Put it that way.
Was it?
It was a free trip.
Did you cover your clothes when you lost your clothes on your last holiday?
Nah, he didn't cover them. I'm still claiming back for them.
I went on holiday.
Happens.
And have you
Lost
that
my
happens-
case. You ever lost your case?
No, not me, but I've been with people and we're on holiday and it happens. In case I'm
It's
just
the worst thing ever. Jumped off the transfers. Everyone's got their case. My case is not there, bro.
This is why you see long haul flights. You have to bring like the big cases. So I fret. So I like when I have to just carry the light. It's with you in it. But,
It's mad still. It's mad.
All right then. Big up JATT Life, JL Brands.
Promo code. Tell them.
What's the promo code, bro?
Sinners 10.
Sinners 10. Get all your liquor. F28. JATT Life vodka. G92. Yo,
69.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like, there's some bad boy liquors there. You know, obviously. You lot don't. You drinking?
No, I don't
She
drink.
don't
I'm
drink.
sober, darling.
Sober.
6
Why
months
sober?
sober.
I've tasted them. So it's
Why-
like F28.
Huh? Nah, the caramel thing. Heavy. So you say Trappy, you're doing your little Magnum thing, innit?
Quick Maggie, man, I'm there.
Mad.
What are you looking to beat after?
Huh?
Yo, man.
Basically, he's just prepping himself.
Prepping up.
He's prepping himself for later, you know.
These sinners, dangerous.
Yeah.
From the gate.
Yo, Harmony. That's what's going
I
on.
don't know
He's
who's
prepping himself. He's prepping himself, isn't he?
Oh, no, okay.
That's what's going on. He's got the Maggie ready for you.
We had the pre-conversation.
Don't let him do that to you.
Look, they thought no one could hear them, but I had my headphones on. These are
Yeah.
good old conversation.
Oh, those that's
I
when
was
he pulled it
helping him.
out.
It's his first podcast.
That's when he
It's
pulled
not
the Magnum
my
out, yeah?
first podcast,
Yeah.
so I
Saying
just
hello?
maybe some of the stuff that I said maybe made him want to drink a Magnum.
Okay, then.
You know.
It's for the show.
It was the
Confidence.
It was the bazookas.
Magnum, or I used to drink, so I know what Magnum does.
yeah. What does it do?
It just it does a lot.
Anyway, what does it do for a woman?
Huh?
What does it do for a woman, the Magnum?
Did you get wet?
No,
I've
wait
never
there.
needed a
Magnum
Magnum,
ain't giving us
so-
no money, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was about to say
I
that.
was thinking,
No.
what
That's a
about
cut
all
it.
this?
I'm not promoting
Yeah.
Magnum. I
Yeah.
can't promote alcohol. I'm a
What does
sober
F28 do for you?
girl.
What's the JATT Life vodka do for you?
Have you been with a man must use the Manscaped?
Shit.
Yeah. Let's go on to the Manscaped. Do you know what Manscaped is?
No, I don't know what that is.
So basically, you got the performance package 4.0. I'm doing it all professional now, reading off a script because we got a script to read. See, it's the phone kind of this phone screen.
Is it a trimmer?
Yeah,
Trimmer, balls
okay.
trimmer, nose
Oh,
trimmer.
okay.
So when you're performing, you can have them smooth balls clapping against your pussy.
Yeah. Tell them.
Come on.
We don't apologize. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
It's true, because that's just, come on. Of course, she wants that, innit? You don't want no hairy balls all over you.
Yeah, obviously, and it's summertime, so when you got your swimming shorts on, you ain't got no hair trying to, you get what I'm saying?
Creep out the side.
And if you go on holiday, nothing ain't smelling like,
Fish.
I'm a qualified beautician, so I can wax. So I just, I've got the whole kit.
So
So
you
if
wax
I
in
see something I don't like, I can sort it out myself.
No, it's not a women. That's a men's. That's
No, she's
men's.
saying men?
For waxing.
Oh, for men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
qualified.
you're doing that.
so if you're
Yeah.
qualified,
All of
make
that.
it easier, just get a Manscaped. So when you,
Okay.
You can't lie down on a thing and make and get waxed. That's
But
the
that's
baddest thing.
that's what she's saying she does, though,
I
isn't
said
it?
I
know,
can.
for
I
men.
said I can.
Yeah.
That's
I
mad.
know what I'm saying, but I'm
But
saying I can't
obviously,
imagine a man
sell
lying
me
down
this
with his legs cocked
Manscaped
up.
thing. Sell it to me, because I don't know what this is.
All right, okay. The lawnmower trimmer features cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The lawnmower 4.0 has a 7,000 RPM motor, a new multifunctional on and off switch, can engage a travel lock, and gives you the ability to turn 4,000K LED spotlight on and off when needed. And basically, it's a waterproof, so you can trim your balls
In the shower.
So it's not
In the
tried,
sea.
it's not tried and tested then, because you're reading off of.
No, it is.
Nah, it
trying
is.
to test
But-
Oh, okay.
He's trying to read it the professional way. We've had it for a
right,
long time.
okay.
You know what it is?
We own one, but
Obviously, we're sponsors, and we just come on, we go big up Manscaped promo code,
Oh, okay, cool.
and we kind of don't really give no information, then basically, so now
So
I'm
you're trying to do it properly.
trying to do
Go
things.
on. do
As the
it.
subscribers
Promo
go.
code Sinners.
Promo code Sinners, 20% off, free shipping. You get it
Anywhere in there.
anywhere in the UK, then basically.
I'm sure they get the gist
You
of it
read
though.
that
Like
very
this.
well.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Would you buy
If
it?
I was a man, I'd buy it.
Would you buy it for your man?
But which one?
The second one.
All of them.
The second one.
Just buy it for all of them, innit? Wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you buy it for all of them though?
Huh?
Why wouldn't you buy it
Not
for all of them?
need it.
Yeah.
So
Just a note though, we need the shears to put on for the nail grooming kit. We ain't got that yet, so we can't really. You get me? But Manscaped, do your job. Send that through.
That's funny.
We got Venom Power on the table for those that go gym. Kim, even basically.
Why?
Yeah. So for those that go Kim, we got the pre-workout Venom Power. You go gym. Yeah.
Not mad regular. I see you're a gym man still.
Fire.
What do you mean? Only own a gym.
lava.
No, you own a gym.
Own a Kim. I don't know no gym.
Okay.
I don't know gym.
But you know what's mad?
What you say?
Man, I'm watching Young Spray way too much now. The whole thing's spoiled.
This is a
Nah,
jail.
nah,
white
nah.
thing's
Man
spoiled.
was doing
Nah,
this
nah, nah,
years
nah,
ago.
nah.
Yeah.
Man was doing that in jail.
Spray's got that
Yeah.
from the camera.
It's messing up the whole lingo. Man can't even talk normal no more.
It's a jail thing. You
It's
know,
a
if
jail
you,
thing, man. It's a jail thing.
if you go jail, bro, you can't say
You
nothing,
can't
bro.
say nothing.
That's
You say anything.
mad.
You go jail, you can't say nothing.
Yeah.
You'll have 10 man gun in you.
Lava.
Nah,
What you say?
He knows his way.
yes, it is, yeah.
Harmony's under the pressure. She's like, what is going on here?
Yeah,
he's like,
I've come down here for.
I just come to rap. That's it. That's it.
But anyways, pre-workout, Venom Power, promo code Sinners10. Go to venompower.co.uk to get that. It's like a quick buzz, you know, make you have a mad workout. Big up King's Keeper. We got a promo code for that now, Sinners10. Kingskeeper.co.uk. Go on there, get your beard grooming kit. You got your shampoo, your, oil, your beard oil, your comb, and your brush. Bad boy set that is there, you know. Make sure you lock in and put your promo code in there and get your 10% off your King's Keeper grooming kit. You like a man with a beard? You like a man with a beard?
Yeah, beards are cool. If they're worn correctly. Not everyone can pull off a beard. Same way like not everyone can pull off without a beard. So
Yeah. So
That's the suit, yeah, basically.
yeah, that's the suit. So if you're looking for compliments,
It's Leko.
both of you are doing very well.
nah, not me. I'm just rough and rugged today.
Yeah, and it works
So,
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, run with that. It works for you.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
She's gonna sit on Speedy's face later.
What you say? What you say?
She like that one, yeah.
We apologise for the barman.
Trust me. We had a long time to talk downstairs,
Yeah.
so this is just
Bloody hell.
I'm not even
Yeah.
shocked.
Yeah.
You should see his phone.
Oh, look, it'll be in the behind the scenes, guys.
Lame.
Yeah, they filmed it, so yeah, he finger was swiping real
Yeah,
quick,
yeah.
innit?
All
Yeah.
right, then, all right. So where we going here now? Where we going next?
We got Nado in the building. Oh, go on, Nado.
Hello.
A man said,
The Reasoning Podcast, fam. Am I mad?
Is that what you're here for, bro?
That's what I mean.
Reasoning podcast.
Reasoning Podcast, bro.
And what's this, bro?
It's my podcast, Rasnado. Reasoning Podcast featuring Rasnado.
Mm.
Filmed by C4. Big up Made in Brum Studios.
bit closer, please, Nado. Thank you.
Big up Made in Brum Studios. It's the reasoning. So right now, the reasoning is the reason. It does what it says on the tin, just like what Sinners does what it says on the tin. So sitting down with people, they don't have to be famous. They just need to have a certain
Story.
then like a progressive story.
Yeah.
You don't have to be too outrageous. You don't have to, even if you or life changing things. You know, things that people can learn off them and guide. Like you can watch it and say, "Yo, right," you know, and get good information.
But really, you check it, you can learn off, like anyone can come on there. And
So
you can
you're gonna
learn
get
off
Harmony on there then?
Nah, of course you can. There's no.
Everyone's got a story, bro.
There's,
You're gonna get Harmony on there?
There's no.
You're gonna get Harmony on
You
there.
never know. Like,
Closer,
just
Nado.
speak to her, and it's got interesting story. You know what I'm saying to you? So, my thing, yeah, I'm feeling like a
What about Trappy?
gap in the market, innit?
What about Trappy?
Yeah, Trappy's welcome to come on there. But Trappy, you know the thing about it is Trappy's already on my brainstorming. You know what I'm saying? It's all about timing, though, innit? As you know,
100.
these things. But I know about Trappy.
Yeah.
Me and Trappy's done work together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, trust me. Trappy, the stuff that Trappy's done, when I first came out, Trappy's one of the first people to invite me as a younger man as well, to invite me to like an event and give me a little, you know. I'm back to get me like, yo, on the stage, doing the judging for what's your events called, what you do with the clash
the
with
pod,
the
it's
youths, the pod,
basically,
that's
yeah,
it,
man.
yeah, mad.
You know?
So I've been a judge there about a good 2 times, me, Wiley, London Wiley, Triller, Big Us, we're different, you know what I mean? So
Come on.
Trappy's man, Trappy's
Nah,
mad.
I love
Trappy, you're mad, the man, they're different.
And what's the talk these days now? I'm hearing some big talk on the roads. What we're gonna do on the Reason podcast?
King of Brum.
The King of Brum.
That's a big talk right now.
That's a big talk right now.
Well, you know, so the reason's the reason, so it's there for us.
So what? Then we're coming together on there and we're gonna discuss.
Lava! Lava! Big lava!
You see, you can't say nothing no more. You feel that?
He's done himself.
Are we floating to the Reasoning podcast and discussing the King of Brum?
Maybe.
Okay then.
Maybe.
Okay then.
Keep it tuned, keep
So-
it locked. The Reasoning Podcast
So
episodes out every Sunday.
everyone has to subscribe to the Reasoning
Subscribe to the
podcast.
Reasoning Podcast, and we're out every week. Clockwork, 5 o'clock Sunday.
Yeah, man. The Thriller episode was sick, legendary. For someone who grew up listening to the bass line and the grime and all that. Yeah, man. It was
Yeah,
proper.
man. And
Trust
Triller
me.
don't really speak much, so
So
that
it's
means
golden, innit?
Ras Nado's got access then.
Trust me.
There's a lot more to come. Put it that way. I'm not going to say too much, but let's keep
And the
eyes
Ricky Chu
peeled.
one as well. Very insightful.
Yeah, definitely.
And so basically, it seems like you're getting the most out of people in the city. Obviously, you're probably going to do other people as well. And
Yeah, we're gonna obviously. I've started at home and it obviously start with get the look, but there is already people out the city, filmed.
Yeah.
Decent people, like decent caliber. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Mm.
let's move it. Let's move it.
Yeah, man. All right, then. So where we going now?
We're gonna go to the middle. What's your name, lovely?
Harmony.
Harmony. And where are you from, Harmony?
I'm from London.
Okay. Which part of London?
So I was born like northwest London, sort of grew up early years northwest, and then I moved to south.
Okay.
So I'm a bit mixed.
So you're a proper
mixed
London girl.
ends. Yeah, proper London girl.
Are you one of these London girls that don't come outside the city and think everywhere else is kind of just like a bit
Country.
country?
Where am I now? So
Yeah.
And
Do you,
I'm
do you feel
comfy
like a
here.
fish out of water? Or?
no, I'm very
Yeah.
comfortable.
Have you
here.
been to Brum before?
Yeah, multiple times.
What, for man?
Huh?
For man?
For work.
I filmed some of my movies were filmed in Birmingham.
Okay, so we ain't asked you what you do.
What I'm most known for is porn. So I did pretty well over the last 10 years from porn. I've just started a sober vlog, which is something that I kind of wanted to do because it's like part of my story, but it's also something that I can keep my clothes on. So, I like a bit of variety in my life. So, yes, I do sober vlogging.
What does
I
that
have
mean?
my-
Sorry.
Sober vlogging?
Yeah.
Oh, so basically I was... last couple of years, obviously, I retired from porn because I got put away. I got put away a few times. I struggled with alcohol and addiction problems. I used to self-harm really badly. And then I was medically detoxed. I had a seizure. I nearly died.
From the alcohol?
Yeah, from alcohol. Yeah,
No.
so...
What was you doing? Just binging?
Yeah, so my body... I drank to the point where my body was dependent. So I physically couldn't stop. I had to drink every day. I was drinking a litre plus of gin, vodka, no mixer.
A day?
A day.
No
A day.
mixer.
Yeah, a day. And then obviously... What you say? Yeah, it was bad. And then obviously I got locked up. And then...
Locked up for what?
I got put in a mental health
Oh,
unit.
I thought you meant you got
yeah.
locked up like you
No,
lost someone in their head. And
Well, some things happened, but I can't, basically, because I wasn't in my right mind, I physically wasn't capable of being arrested.
Yeah.
So they put me in the unit.
Okay.
But yeah, so basically I got detoxed. I took a break from the industry. I wanted to give back, so I became a carer. Because obviously when I was in the unit, depending on what level you're on, sometimes you're not allowed to bathe by yourself and things like that.
Okay.
You're not allowed to have razors, things like that. They've got to shave you. It's a bit mad.
Oh, so you really know about Manscaped?
I was fully at that point. And then so yeah, I took a minute. I just kind of left the Harmony Reigns persona behind. Tried to be a civilian for a few years.
So
Did a vow of celibacy all last year. Didn't have sex. Purified
Swear.
myself. Yeah,
Swear
and then
down.
obviously, just went through like a purity cleanse. Opened a couple of businesses. I've got a makeup company now. I've got a beauty business. And then obviously, I missed the industry that I'd say made me, that saved my life. And I was like, do you know what? I had to get my mind right. I got my body right. And yeah, but obviously with sobriety, a lot of my fan base have kind of reached out to me. Other performers have reached out to me and said, do you know what? You're a big inspiration. Because when I got put away, I had my phone, and because I was they drugged me up so much on so many opiates that I thought it was a great idea to film content in this unit. So there's videos of me in the hospital on OnlyFans, covered in bandages and high. It's just, and people just was in there supporting me. And so obviously when I went missing, me coming back, people saw how low I was, and the fact that I was able to come out of that, because I think a lot of people probably thought I wouldn't be here. And so obviously when I came back, I was like, do you know what? I miss being in the industry. But also, I mean, I like money. I'm a hustler. I've been hustling for a very long time. So I was like, do you know what? That's another avenue that I can use. So yeah, I've started sober vlogging, and towards the end of this year, I'm going back to porn. I'm going to do the rounds. I'm going to go back to mainstream. I've already spoke to companies, and yeah, I'm going to...
Get them dicks back in, yeah.
Yeah, boy, that's what we're going to get to, man.
Just vagina too. Like, don't forget about them.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know
So,
what I mean?
so you've been
Come
taking...
on.
That's what I wanted to know. So you said, yeah, you celibate. You've been taking dick now then?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Also...
Just so obviously
Really
last year, because basically the reason I took the purity cleanse is obviously when I was trying to get my mind right, before I retired, I couldn't differentiate between work and civilian
Social
sex,
life.
like real sex. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to purify myself and refocus my body. And obviously to get my mind right, I didn't want no outside influence. And obviously when you're fucking someone, they can affect your brain. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I literally did that. And then what was it? So this year is obviously I'm back.
Was you drinking back then to cope with the industry?
No, it wasn't the industry. So basically, I have what they called EUPD, which I didn't know. It's emotional unstable personality disorder. So it's not like split personality disorder. What it is I have like a basic personality, but it's fractured. So I didn't know what was going on in my head. And obviously, being in the industry, you're very distracted. And so I started self-medicating with like alcohol, cocaine, things like that. And I just completely lost my mind. Obviously, there's mental health and alcoholism that runs in my family. I watched, and I'm not going to say who, but a number of my family members were sectioned. I watched another member die from alcohol. So some of it is hereditary. But yeah, so it was a bit mad. And then I was drinking. So when I was just taking so much cocaine. And then obviously when I kind of stopped taking so many cocaine, I found alcohol. I just found so much. So yeah, I just started drinking just so much alcohol, and it just went.
So you say you got your body right. What did you pay for your body?
No, my health, babe, my internal body. But what do you want to know about my body?
What did you pay for?
What part of it did I pay for? Well, technically, I didn't pay for anything.
No.
Did you get your boobs on?
Yeah, my ex paid for my boobs.
So they're not real?
When I had
Huge.
them done, because obviously I gained a lot of weight. Yeah, they were small. So basically, when I had them done, obviously they were.
So elephant in the room.
Yeah, when
Were
I
they
had
already
them done, no, when I had them done, obviously they were a certain size. And then when obviously I started drinking and I gained so much weight that now it's kind of like there's a lot of tit plus a lot of implant, and so yeah, it's just hey.
Let me ask you, what kind of porn did you do?
What do you mean?
What was your speciality?
Harmony reigns. Like, I didn't have a niche. I was just me. I didn't give a shit. No one could put me in a category. And I got, so basically, it was just harmony reigns. Like, I don't know how you can...
10 man one time?
No, I've not
You used
done
to do that
10
office one, innit?
Oh, you mean like, you mean levels?
She got the office look like...
You mean levels? Okay, so yeah, I've never done
office
anal. Whole 10 years, never did anal.
No
They're
anal.
still waiting for it. They're still waiting.
You've never done it? Not even in a personal relationship?
No.
What do you mean, still waiting for it?
Like, the industry has been begging me to do anal, and the whole 10 years, because I got told in the
Trappy.
beginning, they was like, you're never going to be able to, you're never going to make it without doing anal. I'm one of the top 10 porn stars
Trappy.
still.
I've never done it still, I'll be real.
Never done anal?
So, yeah.
Would you
Would
give
it-
harmony anal?
Nah,
Why?
because I've never done it.
Straight
No, I
face.
wouldn't. Nah, real shit. It's not. There's
Yeah,
there's
it
other
is
things
real
on the
shit.
table, but anal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So but what was your
Real, have you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real. I don't think the man them are really not a lot of man unless you've been more.
yeah.
What's the word, like free or like experimental and them thing.
Out there.
Yeah.
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 Why have you never, as a woman that's been in the industry, why have you never chosen to do it?
it just wasn't. There's a lot of prep work that goes into anal, and
What do you mean, like cleaning out the bottle?
yeah,
You didn't want to do that?
Like, well,
douching
it
and all
was,
that.
yeah, and
It's
also
all
as
a-
well,
it's
it's
all a
like
mad area,
it was
innit?
it's like a mental
Douche.
thing. I think because I wasn't doing it in my personal life. I never wanted to do something solely for money, so I wasn't comfortable. And also, I knew the longer I waited, the more money I'd make from it. So it's always on the
tighter your fingers.
table. It's always on the table. But obviously, and the thing is just. Everyone says I wasn't going to make it if I didn't do anal, blah, 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 but I don't know how, but what they would do, so when I'd go abroad or whenever I'd shoot, they'd get another girl to come in and do the anal for me. So we'd have like a threesome, and they'd be like, we need anal in it, so they'd get one of the local girls and she'd take it in her ass and I'd be there and help her, like, oh, babes.
So what's one of your most popular videos?
Okay, so
ginger one.
fake driving school. The fake driving
that
school
the
one, it's fake
driving
taxi.
school?
But it's the same. Fake driving school was filmed in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And that's where I filmed it.
In Brum?
Yeah, it's filmed in Brum. My
This is what
bet
they're doing in
it's
Brum?
the most. Yeah, that's the best.
Active.
The best scene that I've ever. Well, it's the best scene they've ever done. It's the most viewed video. So that's a very successful video.
Slow down.
My Bang Bros videos in Barcelona.
Yeah.
I did.
You've got that porn voice, ain't you?
She got a porn
And
look.
yeah, like she keeps looking like, like
Why is it turning you on?
nah.
Are you sure? So what are you talking about it then? You're bringing it to the table. So.
Nah, I'm just saying like.
No, you
know
don't want to
the-
look at me.
Man
Are you
started,
alright?
you know.
Are you okay? You can look at me. I like eye contact.
I get in
I
trouble.
think we should check Harmony. Check for us,
Yeah.
Harmony.
Nah, it's the glasses. It looks like porn glasses.
Do you know what? Funnily
You look
enough,
like you could what's my guy the Scooby Doo?
Nah, Velma.
Velma.
Yeah.
I cosplayed Daphne and fucked Velma.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done a Daphne. I've done a Snow White. I've done a Jessica Rabbit. What else have I done?
Done a lot.
Some other, yeah. I'm one of the. I did a lot. I did Brazzers, Bang Bros, Evil Angel.
So you've done
all the big
brands?
Yeah, big brands. I've won awards. I'm award winning.
So you haven't started your porn journey again yet?
No. I'm so basically currently I've been doing solo for a few years. So I just do like OnlyFans webcam, which I make a lot of money from. Obviously all the old porn that I did, I still make ad revenue from. I still get paid. But my plan is, because I lost so many of my the last years of my 20s in and out of units, struggling with my addiction. I feel, because I always said I was going to do 10 years in the industry, from 20 to 30. And
Trappy.
those key years,
Take the bottles
I
off.
was tapped out. Do you know what I mean? I was fucked. Like, I was going through so much shit. So I've got this plan up until I'm 35. I'm gonna go back, and I want to rebirth myself. Also, I'm having all my tattoos removed. There's
Swear
things
down?
that I want to do. Yeah. So like, I'm nearly there. I'm
So
nearly
is
there.
that gonna go though?
Yeah. I've got one session to go. I had a full sleeve. It was whole black.
Yeah, but I can still see it though.
No,
Yeah,
but it's
one
sessions.
session. You have to do it
Oh,
in sessions.
seen,
so yeah,
seen.
every 5 to 10 weeks with
Okay.
healing. So yeah, we're getting there. And obviously, yeah, I just, in the last few years, there was so much in my career that I didn't achieve, and I miss it. I miss being Harmony Reigns. I miss the camera.
You missed the dick.
And the fanny.
Thank you.
Tell
You're
him.
learning, baby.
And the
well
vagina.
done. And the vagina.
So you've got better assets now than you did then?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And also mentally.
Mentally.
you're raring to go
Mentally,
then.
I'm so, a lot of the scenes I did before, I was fucking high. Do you know what I mean? Like,
So
now.
I was gonna say, yeah, okay then. I know you said that the drinking wasn't because of the porn. You weren't drinking it for the porn.
it was my mental health.
But I'm saying, yeah, is that industry like is the people use like the drink and the drugs to like
Cope.
yeah.
Yeah, but my story was a bit different. So the reason I got into porn is, in my personal life, I went through, like, I was pimped out when I was younger.
Pimped.
Yeah, I was pimped out when I was younger, and I was groomed, and basically I was in a position where my body didn't belong to me. And then me getting into porn, I wasn't allowed to say yes or no to what was being done to my body. When I got into porn,
How did you get pimped?
well,
Is that too much? Or
it's a bit, yeah. Basically, obviously, I was groomed by a woman, and
always
then
a
I
woman,
was
you know.
fed a load of drugs, and I was basically locked in a room, and I
How old
was
was
passed
you?
around. I was late
13.
teen.
Late teens.
Late teens, yeah. And then obviously, so at that point, I had I didn't feel like I had any control. And getting into porn was and also I didn't feel like I deserved, like, because, you know, you get brainwashed so much to the point where you just literally think you're worthless and you don't whatever. So I started stripping. And I met some of the most influential people, the most amazing women. And these women ain't fucking, they're dancing. And then I was going into the club, I was making like $3,000 in a night from a guy that just wants to sit and eat a fucking ham and cheese platter with me. And I'm getting all my friends £20 dances. This guy's like, do you know what I mean? And I'm sitting there thinking, and this is mad. So it made me think, because I never thought someone would want to pay me all that money. Anyway, so obviously when I went into porn, because porn is so protected, you literally, they asked me, what are your levels? And I said, this is my levels, and they always respected it. So it was kind of my way. I know it sounds warped because a lot of people won't understand that. Like, if you've been through sexual abuse in your past, how are you now all over the internet? In my head, this was me getting my power back, and I enjoy it, and I loved it, and I felt so much empowerment from being able to decide what was happening with my body. And obviously, apparently I've got a voice, I've got eyes, I've got a certain look that I got a fuck face, so I'm putting it to good use. Do you know what I mean? But at least I'm making the money that, you know, I deserve. So
Kind of tried to say that without saying that because
I've got that, yeah. But you know, and I've been, 10 years in, and like I said, the industry saved me. You know, I grew up, I was homeless. I lived in like 4 hostels. Do you know what I mean? I was fucked. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. And then obviously to go from that and from something that was taken from me to then use that same thing to then make a really successful career is my way of going, fuck you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's just, I love it. I do enjoy it. And I'm very grateful to the industry. And yeah.
So I can't wait to hear your sins, but
Yeah,
we're going to move on to we're going to move on to the right.
yeah, bro.
What's happening, man?
Trappy in the building.
Self-success, man.
Come on, bro, man. Tell us something, man.
We're active self-success artists, events, especially this summer. We're there.
So what is self-success? Explain it.
It's a brand that we're trying to, in terms of infrastructure in Birmingham, when it comes to music, media, we're about it. So we can do sets, we do events where it's like big up to things like Lord of the Mics, Silk City back in the day, prize fighter, all them kind of things.
Yeah,
big up, Big Mikey, Who's the Boss? We're bringing that back, but into a new sense. There's a lot of youths that are on drill, grime, rap, whatever it may be. They can clash, they can perform. So that there's that platform. On top of that, we're doing sets, anything, and then I work with the youth and community. So you see the younger ones, like say under 18, under 16, can come through, make a tune, free video funded, and so it's everything around
Proper.
that. Yeah, man, trying to build the infrastructure in Birmingham. Cause there's enough talent.
You're not
different-
trying, bro. You're not trying. You're doing it.
Love, love, and more to come, more to go. You get me? So
Well, that's what you need in Birmingham. You need infrastructure
trust me.
because we're a long way behind where harmony comes from. Everything's
Therefore,
fast paced.
London's active.
Yeah, even the porn industry is probably bigger over there. Like, if I'm to imagine, innit? Like,
What do you mean? Where?
in London, like, say for a porn star, would it?
No, so most of my most successful porn was shot in Barcelona, Budapest, and Prague. They're the biggest sex cities because it's legal to shoot porn outside.
Yeah.
So like my Bang Bros scene, I was fucking.
Bang Bros and all them things.
Yeah, babes. You just
Said
don't know who
Bang
I
Bros,
am. I'm
Brazers,
offended.
Brazers.
Yeah,
I'm offended.
I heard you. I did. I heard.
I'm probably
offended.
Them big ones in the
I
one
don't
in
look
jail,
like.
that
Obviously,
is
we're
in jail,
going back
them-
from 10 years ago.
last time I
so
said that I got in trouble though.
No, it's alright. It's
Nah,
fine.
but this is the can. I'm
It's
just
me.
can. Obviously,
In the can.
Can's a can, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I know, but you know what I'm saying.
But,
All the big ones like that.
Yeah. So my Bang Bros, we started off on a highway and then ended up going under a bridge. And I just shot a mofo scene by Big Ben. We shot like the pretty girl pictures and we were in the Malmaison. And obviously we had to take a quick picture with my tits out and run because you would get arrested.
Yeah.
So I then flew out to Barcelona to shoot Bang Bros. I'm under this fucking bridge and a police car's pulled up. And I'm like, so I'm butt naked now, getting fucked under this bridge. And then I ran, I legged it. The police got out of the car, started laughing at me. I have a conversation with the man, and I'm like, 1 second, what is going on here? And he went, why are you running? Are you all right? And they said, we can film porn out here, it's legal, as long as As long as obviously like everyone's consenting, and if anyone comes into shot, if there's a kid around, we just have to stop and wait for them to leave. So obviously we couldn't put the police car in the video. That's obviously a rule that they have in Barcelona. Another one drove by, waved at me while I was bent over getting doggied under this bridge, and then there was another like a truck that come on with guys. You'll see in that they were allowed to keep them in, and it's mad. It is mad. So yeah, a lot of my videos. Like my biggest videos, like Evil Angels in Barcelona, DDF, Scoreland. Obviously, I did Brazzers in this country. I did Playboy. I did DP, Digital Playground.
She did it all, boys. She did it all.
Yeah, you did it all, man.
Yeah.
She did it all.
How many videos do you
I'm
think
not
you've
a
made?
little. What, mainstream or personal?
I feel like you're taking the spotlight away from Trappy, you know.
What, was I meant to be like? Was I meant to be like a sidekick?
Talk your talk, man.
Nah,
Chilling.
obviously-
What do you mean sidekick?
Was I
You smoke
sidekick?
half an hour.
No,
You said take away. Like,
I was just trying to make a contrast between the music industry and the porn industry within the UK.
Oh yeah, you got to stop me because I've got so many stories. I could talk the whole
Yeah, we
show.
love it.
So
We
yeah,
love it.
We're
We
gonna
love
love
that.
it for the sin.
Yeah, we love that.
Yeah, you tell me to
Man, them.
shush.
But Trappy, so what do you think here in Birmingham? What do you think's needed to elevate more within this city?
Like the scene.
Yeah.
More features, more things like Made in Brum Studios. You see, big up Us, big up Nado, big up Chiller, big up Article. There's a spot that they're all, they work together. You know,
Okay.
they got their own boost, they got their own conglomerate. They're working, things like that. You go to London, you can count off the head how many radio stations there are. One Extra, Capital, Kiss. And they're all paid. Never mind Pirate. Big up the Pirate. I've been doing that since I was a teen. You know what I mean? Talking Brum. Other than New Style and Hot 92,
What's going on?
and even they don't really get the much like freedom to really so it's like I think more things.
You know what it is? People,
Go on.
everyone wants to be too worried about being known. And being at the forefront. And
The main man.
The main man. Just,
The MC.
You need background people, bro.
Boom. You get me? And
That's what makes the thing.
the infrastructure and
You
I'm
know
an
what I'm saying?
artist, so certain times it's like it is that cause there's certain men that I even think that was working sick in the scene, whether they were videographers or engineers or boom. Everyone wants to be the artist and that.
Yeah.
But there's more things that are
Some
really
people ain't
lucrative
the
in the
artists,
scene.
you're better off doing. There's another role
The
for you.
business
You know
or
what I'm saying?
the creative and there's people that I can see. So I think it's just us pulling together and making something that actually starts monetizing what's been going around for years. Do you know what I mean? And there's only set people like Nado's people, Triller, C4, but when it goes younger to that now, I think there's a certain ceiling we need to break through to kind of continue it, or else, I don't know.
Yeah, man. Well, at the Sinners, we'll try to do our part in it.
Now, you do your thing.
Yeah,
You
same
do your
with
thing.
me.
In terms of the podcast scene, like, is you Chop Shot, obviously
It's a
Reasoning
culture.
coming up.
It's
Is a
cul-
really
It's a culture, man.
yeah.
It's
You're putting on for,
everything.
bro.
It's
Different.
all one thing.
Yeah.
differently.
The
Yeah,
music,
it's
the
taken
podcast,
It has
the films, the documentaries is all one
Legacy
thing.
and- yeah.
Radio is all. This is our thing, man.
You know how long we waiting like a legacy or like the Risky Rolls thing in Brum? That's been like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So it's just more of that, more of creating an
Yeah.
industry in Brum.
And
Yeah.
maybe more reinvesting your money as well.
And that's where it starts, yeah.
Big thing.
Yeah.
A lot of man make money and kind of cut from, bro.
Cut from.
Even that. But I know that because there's lack of opportunity, but you need to learn to bounce both, you get me? Go to London, come back, bring it back. Go
It's
to
a
London,
natural
come back,
thing,
bring
though,
it
innit?
back.
Because obviously you're coming back here, you got your money in that now. But then, like you said, there's no infrastructure. So then, obviously, we know that you need to try though
And take the risk, innit?
Yeah, take the
But
risk.
man don't want to, and I
right
get
then.
it, but I do get it.
And
Cause
then
if a
they're going
man's
up
made
there,
it so
they're
far,
going up there and seeing that people are showing them, yo, look,
this works.
This works here.
Like, no matter what, innit? Yeah.
It's the
yeah.
same old story for years, but it is slowly changing.
But then when that fizzles out, then they're like,
they
shit.
come back and
So when a man ready to do it, do you know what I mean?
I've seen it for years, bro.
Yeah. Do you listen to UK music? What kind of music?
Lots of things.
Who's your favourite artist?
She's lying.
Innit?
I dare you say Dave.
Who's your favourite rapper? Do
Innit?
you listen to rap music?
Huh?
Do you listen to any sort of rap music?
Yeah. Did you know what's literally? I'll just put something like on Amazon. I'll just put like a fucking,
Yeah, basically. Dave.
I just put whatever's playing on the, like on fucking Capital, and I'm like, yeah, I'll listen to that. I'm not really like I don't go and like search.
Search.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah,
slap
yeah,
bang in the
yeah,
middle
yeah.
of it today, woman.
Yeah, just 2023, and
You gonna learn today, woman.
One in
Yeah,
your
it's
pussy.
grime
I'm
on
quite
it.
familiar with I am quite familiar with this kind of industry because obviously before I did porn, I used to run clubs in London. I used to do Sunday show with Napper and Marvin. We used to do like Moda Comedian was our host.
Also done.
Yeah, and then obviously like Chucky Poet.
So
like
done.
I fuck with them. Still Bangles, I fuck with him because I can sing. So I came from the music industry.
Okay.
Critical,
Okay.
Coke. I did a music video with him. So yeah.
Mo Gilligan.
She knows what she's
Don't
saying.
remember Mo Gilligan from Amsterdam?
Yeah, Mo
Yeah.
Gilligan. He's done
he?
it big now.
Triller, and that was one of the first people
He's done
to
it
book
very
Mo
big.
Gilligan. Remember we used to go to Amsterdam weekend and we said that comedy show in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Mo Gilligan used to be there. You know?
Bro, I was high, bro.
Yeah, I'm not showing you though. Mo Gilligan used to be
Yeah,
there.
but we're going back. So me and Mo worked together when he was like a baby 20s. So Napper and Marvin used to do Sunday show in Sound in Leicester Square. And we had,
I think I remember that as well, you know.
Yeah, I used to run the, so you know
Chile
the
used to go there as well.
VIPs.
Yeah, he did.
So I was the one with
King
the
of Bro.
short hair and the music notes shaved into my head. And I used to run the VIP, host all the artists and that. So
You've been active, man.
yeah, I've been active. I told you. Yeah. Active.
All right then.
Active. Not just good for sucking
Sucking
dick and sucking vagina.
Are you good at
I'm bending over.
Of course I am. I can suck dick underwater. Google Bang Bros.
Speedy.
She can suck dick on the
Of course
water.
I can. Do you want to get it up on the screen? No, I'm joking. You've got it on your phone. I know you've got it on your phone. You know I was under the water looking at. Yeah. Okay.
There's a man with a fisherman hat on the
Yeah, he
background
knows.
looking
He
excited.
knows. He knows. Yeah, that went down in history. I had a special makeup artist put special makeup on me so I could go underwater and
How was you
twerk
doing
and
that,
suck
man?
a dick
Fucking
and learn how to breathe right.
Was you doing this?
The Glock
So
3000.
wide,
I
though.
think you know because weren't you just playing
please,
with
no, please.
Guys, that major wise.
He's a big lover.
Gunshots as well, bro.
Clear the history, clear the browsing card.
Nah, man, I'm not clearing it.
Yeah, keep it that. You keep it that.
I'm done the off the sound.
He's mad.
Yeah, that's mad.
Oh, you murdered yourself
Yeah,
there.
I did a lot.
I was gonna just let it go through, you know.
I tried as well.
The man done it to me in
I
the
feel like
beginning. You
I'm-
think I'm gonna let that slide?
I think I'm part of the lava, bro, because I didn't even catch it, bro.
Dangerous one.
That's
Dangerous, suspicious. That's what you say, innit?
Man didn't do nothing to you, that's lava.
Yeah, that's mad.
What is sorry, you have to. What's this lava thing? Talk to me because I'm new, so I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, kind of can't explain that
Why?
on air. Then
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because
Yeah.
this
you know
time.
I get locked
Yeah.
out. So, yeah.
Oh, is there certain things you can't say?
lava.
Right, okay. So it's kind of like on OnlyFans, we're very restricted.
Yeah.
to certain things we can't
like
do.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, okay.
Like that then,
Okay,
basically.
okay.
You get what I'm saying? But let's move on to the sins. Where are we going, Leko?
Let's start with Trappy, you know.
Trappy,
What a sin.
Yeah.
what is your biggest sin?
I got a thing for grown women.
Okay. So,
From
Why
young.
did you look at me?
because you're grown, innit?
I'm 31.
Not established. Let me not
From
use
young,
grown.
though.
Let me not
grown,
use
he's
grown
talking
because
like
that's this. Nah,
45.
I'm talking
Oh.
grown.
75.
like 30s plus, like established women. Let's just say
Okay.
women, not
Okay.
grown.
So wait, how old are you?
Okay.
26.
Okay, so what you saying? 30s plus.
Yeah, older than me plus, whatever it may be.
Okay.
10 years, 20 years, 30 years.
It just depends on the mindset, how she looks, the energies. You can see, there's a good vintage 40. Let's not talk, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it just depends.
So what's the highest age you've been to?
Late, very late 30s.
Nah, man, you was
That's
gonna say
not
like
that
40s
old,
then.
blood.
You was gonna say, Chappy, you've
Nah,
been late
I'm
for.
probably a
Sure, yeah.
140.
Listen,
a
you've done
140.
grannies.
Nah, no grannies.
You've done a few grannies.
I've done a couple
I've had a nice
48s.
vintage woman.
I like
listen,
that. I've had a nice
vintage
vintage.
You've had
But
some,
my average
you've had some
is late
wrinkles.
30s.
Not like few
What
wrinkles.
wrinkles?
There's
There's nothing wrong with that. No wrong with wrinkles. How you like, ladies? There's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, I'm talking about the wrinkles.
Crows, the crows.
I'm talking about the
Nah,
ring.
nah, you're
Nah,
taking a
because
piss.
when he's saying
You're
old,
in that 60s.
no, but when he's
late
saying
50s.
old, nah, but that's what it must be. When he's saying
Listen,
old, when he's saying
I'm
late
mid-20s.
30s, that's
If
not
I'm
that old.
mid-20s, yeah, but to
You're
a
not going to see
mid-20s.
wrinkly 30-year-olds, are you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But to
Not
a,
really.
I don't mind, mother, all of that, family.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think you're lying, man. It's 60
think
That's what I'm
plus.
saying. It's
Nah,
50s,
60 plus.
50s plus.
Yeah.
What's that?
Obviously,
What's
you
that
just
gonna-
don't wanna say it
what's
on
that
camera,
gonna do
but
for me?
No,
A
you hear
young,
that?
energized man.
40.
You know,
I'm saying 50.
it's about
Experience
balance,
old.
lads, man. It's about balance.
He's done a 40. 40.
No more than like 41.
How old did you say he was on?
I'm
It's gone up, you know.
31.
Yeah, it's 40 on him, tell you.
But I said it's how she looks. It's how she looks. Sometimes.
Like a 45,
It's how many-
46.
I don't mind.
How many were you going in?
You get
She's
me?
an attractive woman, man.
Okay.
Would you be?
I would really hurt his feelings.
You wouldn't.
Would you?
What
do you mean? Why would you?
I'm
In
so
what way?
sorry. It's just.
Not
They
your
all,
type.
do you know what's mad? They
I
all
already
say
said
this.
to
you
him,
know.
no, but I did. I said
They
this.
all
yeah,
say
I
this
said,
and then after
I'm
it's like-
dangerous. Stay away from me. But I've got some friends for you.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Why is
Yeah,
she,
I got some friends.
how are you dangerous? How are you
Phone's there.
too dangerous for him?
Just yeah.
That's
no.
what I mean, you know.
How?
Just
You're
no.
gonna
No woman-
suck your dick so good you're gonna fall in love with
Not at
her.
all.
Just no.
That's what she's saying.
Leko,
It'll be complimentary,
What?
but
Leko what?
it's still not.
she's
What
looking
you
at
say,
she's
Leko?
looking at you mad.
Yeah. She's licking her lips as well.
She's
you know.
saying, Trappy, you can't get it today. You know, this is Leko's.
We're talking. We're just talking. We're just talking. Innit?
It is. Sometimes it goes like that. You know what I'm saying?
Just talking, man. Just conversation.
Yo, well, good day, though.
That is crazy.
We're just talking, man.
Yeah. Okay, then. What's who?
Like,
So,
Trappy, innit? Oh, yeah. So carry on. Because, yeah, older
Yeah.
women,
So what?
carry on.
You like them sitting on your face, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, basically.
You go imagine.
Obviously, you like the experience, so you like a gal.
I'm not trying to say casually.
Yeah,
Go on,
Like
carry
the
on.
experience, innit?
yeah.
Carry on.
And you're a rapper, so you can't even deny it.
Deny what? What's that?
You like how you like it, innit?
Yeah, man. Listen, we're here, man. It's in this podcast.
So you like the girl them sitting on your face.
Yeah.
So you like the girl sitting.
The
on your
older
face?
women.
What's that?
You like the older women sitting
I
on
like.
your face.
Listen, it doesn't matter what I like them doing. It's like I like older women. The energy,
Nah, we
how
need
they
to
look,
know.
the vibe,
Nah, we
all
need
of
Now,
to
that.
but the sin, you sin,
I
we're
like-
looking for your sin.
Yeah.
I
Because
like
liking an
what I
older
like.
woman is not really a sin,
I
so.
like what it is.
So basically, you
nice
like a
now.
woman that's spirits is gonna
It's
it's gonna
nice
tell you what
it's
to
a
do.
guilty pleasure.
So you like a woman that's gonna be like,
Tell me what to do.
yeah.
Nah, I think it's a bit. I like majority of taking control, but you can have your
Moment.
Yeah.
So what is it? What
You can
is
have
it
your
then?
moment.
So what
I'm
is it
not the
about
one.
this older woman that you like so much?
But you like fully taking
She
control.
likes to dominate.
Sometimes you should allow
But no,
just
it depends. It depends.
Exactly,
But
and
I
that's
think
what-
it takes a lot for a man to completely make me submit. But for the right man, you can batter me, like choke me, slap me in my face, spit in my mouth. But not only probably like two
look at
people in my
Bruce.
whole year, in
Look
my
at
whole
Bruce.
years of life,
Bruce
has
smiling.
ever been able to do that. To
Yeah.
me.
It's a bit of give and
So,
take. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. Give and
it's-
take.
I can be very, very submissive, and I prefer that because obviously in all my films, a lot of the people that I worked with didn't speak English, so I had to do the whole script. I had to do
Okay.
all the chatting. So, you know, it's like there's not really much. Yeah. So in
It's
my
good to
personal
relax
life, it's nice to be. I want to completely submit to someone, tie me up and fuck my shit up. But not many people can do that because I am very, very overpowering.
What
so I
about
need
Bruce?
someone that can. Who's that?
Cameraman.
Hi. That's not your name. You told me another name.
No, we named
Oh, right.
Alias.
Okay.
We call him.
Yeah.
She thought.
Well, let's just say if he's not slid into my DMs yet, I'm offended.
Mad. That's a line for
Bruce,
you.
you know what to do later.
That's a line for you.
Bruce, get some oil, you know.
And Bruce is getting big for his boots. He's commenting on everything, bro.
Bruce
like
is
he's
a guy, man.
Superman.
Bruce has been that guy.
Yeah, he's the guy though still.
So what kind of things do you like to do with the older women? It's Trappy. You like them pissing on you and things like that.
Bro,
We
you're
apologise for that.
crazy, you know.
Apologize for the bar.
Do you know I'm just learning about who
They're
you are
questions you
now.
can
You know
ask
the
me.
questions
You
I'm
can
learning
ask
who
me
you
them
are.
questions.
Yeah.
Save
Not-
them
not
for
man.
me, boo.
Not
Come
man.
on, come on.
Yeah,
You know
I'll
this, bro.
take them
Come on,
kind of
man.
questions.
Yeah, go on.
Nah,
So what do you like about these older women?
He just said he likes
I
them
like
sitting on his face, bro.
No. I like that they're mature, man. I like that it's a good energy and there's sometimes they're more in control of their feelings. So when we know what it is, we know what it is.
Infrastructure.
Yes. Yeah, infrastructure. You get me?
So the
And that's
sin-
and it's
so your
just
sin is
mutual. It's
you like
always
older women.
mutual, and I've never had a problem with women of that.
So yeah,
that-
just to
that
clarify your sin, barman. What's your sin?
Your sin is that you like older women.
Sitting on his face.
Nah, don't add that ass. That, you know that
That's
ass
not
is
bad sin.
What?
No,
that
With
additional.
ass.
now
sitting
we
on
have
my
to add
face.
that in because obviously that happens. But you're just
I
saying
like
older women.
Older women, full
But
stop.
that's not a sin. So you gotta
Yeah.
sitting on your
why-
face,
yeah.
and we'll just leave it there.
Just believe it there, man. It's done.
He's
Or
a
the piss on you.
man, them. Just know I didn't run that one. You get me?
What do you mean, man? Then
Innit?
You just know how to
We
run
talking
that.
I'm
to,
trying to send out a message to
Do you know what it is?
My name is just a show.
I'm still old school, man. What I like to do, I keep to me. You get me?
Yeah, but you've gave it away now. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's one of them.
It is what it is. You're
Like
listening.
to do
It
freaky
happens.
stuff with the older
I hear
women.
that.
Yeah.
Nah, freakish defo, man. We ain't boring. We're not boring.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Come on,
that.
bro,
We're
man,
not
you good,
boring
man.
out here, man.
Don't worry, man. You're in good company, man. You're
Pissing
good.
thing is too far, my brother.
What
You
do
like
you
that.
mean?
Below that, anything below that and anal.
Okay, what?
Anything minus
Obviously,
anal and
he
pissing.
said
Anything
he said he's
minus.
old school.
Listen to what I'm saying.
He said he's
Anything
old school.
minus anal and pissing.
Yeah. Just allow him now. Man.
And like shit, like anything minus just that fetal and pissing and. But anything
Anything else goes.
Yeah, man. Even
So
a little
squatting on your
spitting.
face, yeah.
Eat in the back. Did
Yeah.
you say?
But you see,
Why
them
are you not
ones-
saying that? You're going like this.
Carl, you see that? You can't just do that with anyone, man. That's the white folks and that's the
Just
real
say
one.
yes.
You get me? There's certain things that you'll do with anyone,
Yeah,
and then
agree,
certain
but
things.
Someone
that
is saying yes, I'll come
Yes,
here.
I read that.
Bro, we didn't ask who you did it with. We just want to know if that's what you like.
So,
innit?
I'm a calm guy, man. That's why.
Let's leave him alone, man. Let's
Yeah,
leave
we
him
got it,
alone.
we got
Yeah.
Eat.
You can't make me forward. You get me? Let's go.
You folded.
I know.
And it trappy.
Go again.
You eat better, yeah.
Nah,
That's
barman,
off limits.
you're
That's
on
what
to
I'm
it,
saying. Pissing
barman,
anal.
I said let's
There's
leave him
certain
alone.
things I don't do. There's certain
means,
things
that
I don't
means you're
do.
not freaky then.
Leave him
You're saying
alone.
You don't eat better.
What do you do?
I
He
don't
does
do
all of
nothing.
What
that
are
and
you
above.
into?
That's what he
Nothing.
pissing.
What are you into?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
You're a liar, bro.
Are you sure?
100%.
You're a
Okay.
liar, bro.
Okay. So
Harmony will test him out.
Everything you mentioned, you do, bro.
Harmony's gonna test him
And you
out.
receive.
We'll find out, and she'll give us the.
lava.
We'll give us the report.
From the
Yeah. Give us the final report after. Yeah. Put him under pressure. Yeah. All right
All right
then.
then. Harmony, what's your biggest
What's
sin?
your biggest sin? This is about to get real messy.
What would you class as? This is what I was asking you. What would you class as?
You see people that say this, they've just
Okay,
got
then, so-
loads in their head,
what,
you know.
What would you?
Loads.
Yeah, because
Roll
I
of it.
can't.
Yeah.
What,
Should we give her some
sin
examples?
As in illegal or
Give us some examples.
shit that I'd get arrested for, or shit that.
All of the above, but we're going to get you
Are we talking
examples.
about sexual sins?
If you're in the porn industry, so we would expect you to go sexual. But
Okay,
obviously, it has
okay.
to
So
has to be a sin though.
But I don't see anything as this.
Yeah, you
But
don't.
the public minds.
Two brothers at once. Is that a sin?
Yeah, we've had that one, but
Okay.
it's a sin.
No, we've had a father
that
and a
a
son.
sin?
We've had a father and a
No,
son.
we've had two brothers.
That's
as well.
mad.
I'm trying to
two
think.
brothers?
What,
Two brothers is
what
kinda
would
dead.
be a sin?
That's more acceptable, isn't it? The father
Two
and son
brothers.
is mad.
It is a sin. It is a sin.
Yeah, like
We've
I
had
can't,
it,
this is what
but
I
it
mean.
is a
I
sin.
can't think of what would be a sin. Like what would be? I think what I would call.
Two brothers at once, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we ain't had that one.
Yeah.
Not at once.
Twin brothers. Two twin boys. And
the whole
they
family
got
together.
on together too.
Was this part of porn or was it?
Oh,
part of
no, in my private life.
She's going far with this. She's going far with this one.
Two twin brothers, and it was me, them two,
And they was.
and it wasn't just me that was
Don't laugh at me.
involved.
no,
I'm
That's
gonna get
what
off.
Man.
I'm going. Don't.
Is that what you class as a sin?
Don't.
Because that was a great night for me.
Blasphemy.
That's definitely a sin.
Right, okay, well there you go then.
That's how
We're
they-
my brothers.
What?
They got to Jesus about that when they go to hell.
I know. They got an answer for that one still.
Was that too much?
They got
I've got a lower one. Like, are you
lower one?
alright?
No, that's you pushed the
Okay. What's the sin? I asked you
That.
and you didn't give me a.
that.
No, he didn't.
Okay then. If that's not a sin, yeah. What else?
No,
is?
I mean I was asking what would you class as a sin? Obviously, to me
Yeah,
that's
that's a sin.
pretty deep. Yeah,
The
that
sin part is
for
with
them
them.
two, not for me.
Yeah,
I had a
exactly.
great
So what's your
time.
biggest sin?
I had a great time.
Anyway, so that's not really your sin.
I don't know what I'm confused. What
Yeah,
you
no, you're
mean?
not, because you just gave us their sin, so you've got.
What my sin?
Yeah, what's your sin?
Okay.
She's skiggled you.
Man.
So my ex violated me, so I fucked his brother. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I moved to his friend.
You moved to. Oh, you didn't get to fuck him then.
No, I just did that just because it would get back to him, because I wasn't trying to do that. I was just trying to wind him up. But just to show him that I can have any one of your family members and your friends, don't piss me off.
Toxic.
So is that a sin?
Yeah, it's a big sin.
Where you say? Don't ever piss off a girl with options and money, because you'll get in trouble.
Wow.
So, it's true. It's true. Yeah,
So
it's very true.
how did he violate you?
Huh?
How did he violate you?
I was assaulted while we was together.
You was what?
I was assaulted. I was spiked in a club and raped. And he left me and said, "Now someone's tainted my snowflake. I don't want you anymore."
Wow.
So
You've lived a different life, innit?
so I said, "Okay, see all them people you don't want me to be with? Okay, there you go. Fuck you." Then he called me crying and I begged to, can we go back? I'm so sorry. You're
After you
trying to
fucked his brother?
hurt me. Yeah.
Do you think he really wanted you back, or do you think he was just trying to prove a point?
Well, we were together for like 3 years after that, so
After?
yeah. But I had no respect for him. I can't respect someone like that.
Was he
you
cheating
called
on him
me
after that?
damaged. No, well, we was doing porn, so it's not cheating. But I had no respect for someone that calls you damaged goods after you're raped, and it wasn't the first girl that he was with that got raped. I ain't got time for you. Like, I should have never took him back, and I just it was cold. But
Why did you?
It is what it is. Mentally, I was damaged. Mentally, I wasn't strong enough to when someone is so abusive to you, like mentally, it's very hard to break away. And sometimes, even me admitting it, I would have rather be with him than not be with him, to know that he was out. Do you know what? Because he psychologically damaged me so much. So then, but taking him back, like every time he would touch me, I'd flinch, and to the point where when I finally, sort of started coming to terms with what actually happened, I said, "You know what? I'm off." He tried to get me pregnant, and I ran.
Whoa.
He was like, yeah. He was like, "Well, I'm ready for a baby now." I said, "Okay," and I that was when it hit me. I need to leave now because I can't be with someone like that. And yeah, he's a nasty individual, but I hope he heals, and I wish him the best. And it is what it is. So, good luck to you, babe.
It is what it is.
It's what it is. So is that a sin, or is that just, I don't know. I feel like he deserved that. I don't know. Was it a sin? It's kind of deep.
It's definitely a sin.
Yeah, it's
Fuck the
kind of
guy's
deep.
brother.
It's a
Yeah, on camera for a porno.
On camera?
It's a sin.
Yeah, I weren't allowed to shoot with black boys. And then obviously the first black dude I shot with was
So what,
his
was he
brother.
black?
Yeah, well, my ex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I obviously went into porn, we was together before I started porn. I got into porn. And he was like, obviously, because I know you don't like white, you're not attracted to white guys, so it's just work. And you can't shoot with these boys, you can't shoot with him because he's my brother, da, da, da. So then obviously you did that to me. Well, okay, what am I doing?
He spiked you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. And then obviously, so I was like, okay, cool, I'll show you what damaged is. And then obviously I didn't deal with it how I would have dealt with it now. I needed therapy. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and say that that's appropriate. Again, a lot of drugs, a lot of alcohol. I found peace, and I think obviously things like that caused me to have a mental breakdown in the future, and that's why I got locked up. But I'm out now, and I've found peace with it. I can say it with my chest now because I went through it and I've gotten over it. But yeah, it was pretty deep. Well, I'm over it now. It is what it is, and I realised why I did it. But I know that was so damaged. Like, no one gets raped and then goes, "Well, I'm just going to go shoot more porn." I mean, it made me very famous. But
because I'm going to have to keep...
What? Oh, sorry. You said because you said it. I thought that was okay. Assaulted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, then. So what did he do to his brother?
Nothing.
You didn't care?
No, nothing.
Wasn't that a disloyalty to his brother? He didn't care?
Yeah, nothing. It was like, because obviously he in his warped mind, he was like, well, it's professional. He's not going to turn down one of the most up and coming girls to work with. Do you know what I mean? So he's trying to be the man, like, oh, well, it's obviously just a job. What he didn't know is that it wasn't just a job, because while we were split up, me and him had a relationship away from the camera.
Does he know? Did he know that? Did he know?
He does now. He does now. Yeah, he does now. He knew. Yeah, he does
DJ
now.
Khaled.
And
That's a meme that is.
Yeah, we had a full blown relationship behind closed doors, and he obviously after we split up, and obviously when I got back with him, his brother tried to like then bring him in the industry, and it was bollocks. So I was like, this is not your brother, this is not your friend. What are you doing? And then obviously when he was phoning me going, oh yeah, he's going to bring me in a job, I said, listen, I'm going to tell you what happened. I said, you know, me and him was fucking off camera. You was on my phone and we were sniffing a bunch of drugs and fucking. And then he got really upset, and then they ended up like, you know, having a big
So
argument in one of the porn awards.
how would you deal with that situation if your brother was fucking your missus?
Damn, my bro, no, I don't know, man. That's a bit mad, you know. Because if you're willing to break the loyalty to a bro,
that's not your brother.
they ain't the same
no
no
respect.
more. I feel like you're saying they're cool, but I feel like they're not the same.
Of
no
course
more.
they're not. But
They
the
ain't the
thing,
same
but
no more, bro.
if it was me, that would have never. It's just mad.
That's crazy.
It's just mad.
But I wouldn't-
that's
yeah,
on
that's
you.
mad.
That's your demons. You want to
But
do.
wait, was the brother already in the industry?
Yeah.
See, it's just a weird game, man.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
So basically, the people that you date are all porn stars or do
No,
porn.
no.
But these two do, don't it?
No, so I was with a man that I got into porn, and then obviously we broke up, and then since then I've not dated anyone in the industry. Everyone that I've dated is away from the industry.
Oh,
That's
right.
crazy.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because obviously I saw what getting my ex into the industry. I saw what he became, and he basically, I should have never got him in the industry because he wasn't built for this industry. And I made a decision that, you know, my job is one thing. I don't really want to take my work home with me. So with, you know, my personal life, yeah, I date people that aren't in the industry. I'm not saying that wouldn't happen again because the industry's changed now, like people are different. It's obviously back then, it's a very, very small pool of talent. But yeah, now, I mean, you will see. Obviously, the people I've got around me, just they're not industry people.
So is it open season for you now, or are you still trying to find a balance?
No, I found it. I'm good now, and obviously, because I went from not fucking for a whole year, I didn't want to go straight into porn. So this is my warm up before I go to Portugal.
So Trappy's gonna be your warm up then.
No, I already had one this morning. I'm all right.
Oh, okay,
This morning.
that's a long time ago.
Yo, man.
Early hours this morning.
So
Yeah.
can you explain to everyone, because we spoke downstairs and you explained how the scenes work, which I didn't actually know. I'm not sure if people in the room know.
Right.
You know, you
It
explained.
takes 8 hours to film one video. Yeah.
And
What?
it's not just one
Scene.
scene. It's like,
Oh, the hardcore and the softcore.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, this is obviously not amateur or like gonzo type stuff, but for a professional production, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the names, so I'm not going to say the names. For like a professional production, for a 30-minute to 40-minute scene, we're there for 8 hours. Obviously, there's a lot that goes into a scene like that, especially if it's a big production and they've got like CGI effects and all that bollocks. It's mad. But for example, you go in there, obviously you sign releases, obviously you discuss levels, whatever. You do your IDs. You then go into hair and makeup, costume. Then you do pretty girl pics, so it's just you, clothed to nude. Then you film the entire scene in pictures. So a lot of it is in where you're posing, where it looks like you're fucking and you're not actually having sex. You also do a fake cum shot picture, so it's fake cum, because obviously the pictures that they use, the more glam ones, it's not real cum, it's faked. And there's a guy that's like basically, you know, like the JATT eye, there's like this little plastic thing that looks like cum that's squirting out. It's like a thing they stick in. It's mad. So then they do all of that.
So wait there, when they're bossing, they're not even bossing.
No, for the pictures. So you have to film everything in pictures first. Yeah, it's very like staged. So film everything in pictures. Then you do the comedy, which is basically the script. So you film all the active parts. So for example, one scene I did was in an office. They built an elevator because the elevator then broke down, and I ended up taking 2 guys in the elevator. Because we were broke down the elevator, so what the fuck are you going to do? I fell over, tits fell out, and it's like, well, might as well suck these dicks because I'm on my knees anyway. But they obviously made this fake elevator, so 2 people were like opening the elevator. So like that, so you film all of that bit first, and then the sex is done at the end of the day. The last 30 minutes is when you're actually having penetrative sex. Then once that's done, you then film what's called softcore, whereas basically it's the entire sex scene, and you have to remember and this is another thing, so how they shot it in photos, the video has to add up. So you have to, in your head, be like, right, which position did we start with? It's very, like, you're very in your head, and you've got like a load of people there. Obviously, if you're abroad, you've got a translator because a lot of them don't speak the same language. obviously you have to do touch-ups and stuff if your makeup smudges. For the more high-end ones, like they film in like 3-minute intervals, and it's mad. So yeah, the sex bit's right at the end, and then you film softcore, which is where, you know, like when you go into like all the TV channels, or you go to a hotel, rent a film, they have things, they could, certain hotels groups can only accept like softcore, whereas basically there's no, it looks like you're having sex, but you're not. So it's called softcore. So basically, we film the entire scene that we've just filmed, but there's no penetration. It's just fake fucking. So a lot of the times when you don't actually see dick in pussy, the dick's not actually in there. You're just soft fucking my ass, and I'm making it look like you're, you know, doing the most. But
why
we're the ultimate con artists, basically. Sorry.
Why go through all that, bro? Just press record and mash.
Because it's for the companies that make billions of pounds. That's how it is for them big production companies. No,
a lot of the
obviously,
times.
well, no, the softcore part is there is no penetration because they're not allowed to show it, because when they sell it, on, they can't accept any full. Yeah. So obviously, so 8 hours to film
basically
one
they
scene.
make
It's
a
not
version.
like we're going there to fuck. It's a proper professional. Do you know what I mean? That's why I've always been able to have a relationship the whole time I've done porn, because when you see it from that point, you really understand. It's not I'm getting mashed. Yeah, you're being penetrated, but it is work. It's literally it's a job. Do you know what I mean? It's a job. So yeah, it's a lot.
So if you're making good money now without doing the hardcore porn, what makes you want to go back? You just love it.
Because I will make 10 times as much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
10 times as
much. So it's for the money then?
Yeah, and also because I felt like I owe it to myself, because I let myself down in certain films. Do you know what I mean? I let myself down in certain parts of the industry where I know that, you know, I want to go back and do better. Yeah, and also for what I should have achieved, I didn't, because I was, you know, I went through so much drama. And also, excuse me, and also, yeah, I miss it. I do miss it, and I miss, because I'm like an exhibitionist. I'm a voyeur also. So like knowing that, I enjoy being in front of a camera and knowing that millions of people are at home. And I say millions because I've seen the views. I've hit millions of views. So I know millions of people have sat there and fucking, you know, had a great time. And I enjoy that, and I get a kick out of that, and it's very empowering. Very empowering. I enjoy that.
Mad.
Yeah.
Mad.
It's great.
All right then. I want to touch on something with these two, yeah, that obviously the whole, you was addicted to, well, not addicted, you had alcohol problems and all that.
I'm I'm alcoholic.
But obviously, I think a lot of people do use alcohol for reasons that, you know, to maybe suppress things or, you know what I mean? Like, not yours is a bit more severe, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. But I do understand. So from that point of view, obviously, with alcohol, people don't understand alcohol, even though it's legal. It's one of the worst things to recover from. It is so dangerous. Like when I came out of detox, my support worker, she works in rehabs, and she worked on heroin detox, and she turned around to me, and this is from her, I don't know if this is true, whatever, but this is what my worker said to me. She was like, I've never seen someone die from a heroin detox, but I've seen people die from alcohol. Obviously, when I was detoxed, obviously I was on a drip, whatever. When I went into a seizure, if I hadn't have come out of that, I would have been brain damaged.
Yeah. So what about you two lads then? What do you think about the whole alcohol thing then?
I'm not a big drinker anyway. I'll have a little drink. But I get burst quick, so I don't even try. I don't even try. You know your limit. Yeah, I don't even try and go mad and all that. And you get me? When I'm out, you see, if I'm out, and if I've ate properly and I go out like I'm going out to like a club and that, I can drink a little bit still. But on a normal, I don't really drink. I won't sit in my yard and have a drink unless I'm in the mood. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just a testament to with blazers, isn't it?
Yeah,
just smoke our ones
and
that's not to say that can't be a problem as well. You know, the man that just do nothing and smoke and do fuck all. You've lost all your bread. You fucking not doing nothing.
Can mash you up just
you ain't looking after yourself. So it's a thing of Same way with alcohol or bud, you just have to know to
know your limits.
Yeah, know your limits, know when to do it, look after yourself, put certain shit first. And then,
alcohol can be mad.
It can, but then we're just saying that, but that's not to be ignorant to the fact that people can be, whether it's experiences.
Some people don't know their limits, innit?
Yeah, and then you can be taken away into it, and that's why, you get me, even my youngest, I blaze, I don't want none of my younger siblings smoking. I don't care if I blaze and it's cool to me. No, I don't want none of them, cause you can just get caught up in it, you end up, fuck with your mind. Certain people, it touches them different. Not everyone, it's just a high and a joke thing. Yeah, it's not. And
some people slow you down,
cool.
innit?
Yeah, and they think it's a cool now.
Yeah. And
Drinking,
not everyone
smoking,
can handle it. It's
all
like
that shit.
certain people are never going to need to be detoxed. Some people are. Some people can handle their drink. Some people can take cocaine. Some people can, and it's, everyone is different.
But you're never going to know your limit, are you?
Until you
with
hit
what
rock
though?
bottom.
Because you can really liquor.
Yeah, the thing, and that's the thing. Yeah, but you can push that limit. So, for example, how I went from being able to take in that much alcohol is you go through the vomiting. And you drink more. Your body starts to adapt, and then when your body becomes dependent, you're no longer hungover. You will get, if you don't drink every day, you start shaking. And I tried to go cold turkey. I tried to go cold turkey by myself, and I started vomiting blood to the point where I rang my caseworker, and she was like, you need to drink. And from hearing that from an alcohol detox person, she was like, because I was on a waiting list for detox, and she said, you cannot do this. You're drinking over 1 litre of straight liquor, to the point where I ended up having I had a psychotic episode. I just fucking went straight into glass, headbutted myself. I took a knife to myself. It was mad. Police come for me, put me in the hospital, and then the woman came in and said, you need to detox her. So that's the only reason I got detox, is because the crisis team would not analyse me for me to be readmitted to a unit. So I was detoxed, and if I hadn't have detoxed, I'd be dead now.
What's the detox? What's the process? Is that just living somewhere where you ain't got access?
So I was put in hospital. I was admitted to a ward. You get put on a drip, and they medically detox your body. So you start, when you go into withdrawal, you start hallucinating, you lose full control of your body, you get the shakes. You can, obviously, they give you pills that stop you from, like, basically losing. The doctor called them brain pills. So, and he said it's to stop you losing your marbles. That's how he explained it to me. But yeah, they put you on a drip, and the drip is like, they water it down because it's like acid. So it goes into your body. It's like a 5-day intensive thing that they put me on, and you're constantly going to be sick, whatever. And then you start going into you're flying somewhere. It's nuts. And then I turned. So obviously I seized, and when I went into a seizure, they were injecting me, and yeah, basically I came out of it. But I hallucinated things that I've never. I will never say them out loud, but it was so severe, and I genuinely thought this is how I die, and I've never felt pain like it in my life. And then obviously the fact that I came out of it, because obviously when some people, if they go to seizure, I could have gone into a coma. And so then I realised, I was like, what am I doing? Do you know what I mean? What am I doing? And that's why I started a job in care and started to give back, and now I'm doing this sober vlogging because I'm not doing that solely for the money, to be honest, like the sober part, because I know that I will help people and I will inspire people. I can make money from OnlyFans and do all of that. But obviously I know if it's successful, but even if it's not, I'm still willing to put that content out there because, yeah, I feel like not many people have hit rock bottom and come out of it. And there's a lot of people that are going downhill. And sometimes it just takes that one person to be like, do you know what? And the fact that I publicised everything, like everyone saw me like covered in cuts, it was intense, and I didn't care. And I'm like, do you know what? This was me. Look how low I was.
So through all of that, you were still making money.
Yeah. Do you know what? I know that I made the most money on my OnlyFans when I was locked up in that unit. Yeah. My fans were hardcore for me, like hardcore. I the only place you can go that doesn't have cameras, that doesn't have nurses, is the hospital, communal shower. It was days where I was like, oh, I don't need a razor because I don't shave, because then they won't knock on the door as much to check if you're safe. So I was just in there. Obviously, didn't have toys, didn't have nothing, and I was just filming content high on these, because I was on like 3 or 4 different opiates. Because during COVID, when I first got put in, they didn't have no therapy, so they just dope you up and just let you like just live in there in the unit, flying.
Wow.
And obviously when I came out, I was obviously addicted to opiates. So I had to go through that withdrawal, but then I just ended up drinking anyway, and then cycle started again. But you know,
I didn't know that you had your phone in there.
no, yeah, everyone's got their phone in the unit, and when you're in the bin, yeah,
You're allowed to have
yeah.
it. Yeah, you're allowed to
Yeah,
have
you
it.
can have your phone. Yeah. You can have your phone. You can have it. Like, we was getting McDonald's delivery because it was COVID. We was getting Amazon deliveries every day. Like, I lived there, so yeah,
More
it was
like a yard.
it was proper.
And you just had that OnlyFans money coming in, just
and they were
holding up the
feeding me,
place.
and I'm just like, why am I here? This is my. But do you know what? To be fair, I will say, living in there, I was in a mixed ward. It made me realise that, because obviously when I was in there, a woman, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, her baby didn't. She did something to her baby. Baby's not here no more.
Mm.
She was in the ward beneath me, and I was sitting there thinking. And then some of the people that were in there, it made me realise, do you know what? I'm not that far gone. I can come back from this. Like, seeing the people that I used to live with, yeah, it was intense.
So do you reckon because you haven't got kids, it made it a bit easier for you?
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Even
not
now?
gonna have kids. No, I've got dogs. I'm alright. I'm not having kids. No.
Why?
Because I've made my decision. Like, obviously, the decision I've made, like, for porn and stuff. Now, obviously, I know a lot of performers, because I don't want people to go, oh, you know, she thinks, I know a lot of performers that are mums, and they are the best mums I know. They're amazing, and it works for them. The reason I've decided not to have kids is because I've got so much. I would say I'm medicated every day. Do you know what I mean? This is how I'm stable. I'm on medication. I still have, having a child. I don't know how that's gonna. Just from having mental health issues, to put that on a child and then add porn into it. I don't think that's fair, but that's my story.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's me,
So is this the real you we're seeing right now?
Yeah, of course.
This is the
Of
real
course.
All right, and listen, we're going to go on to get it off your chest. Questions, advice, all of that stuff sent in anonymously. I think we got 3 in here today. The first one is, can we get some real OF girls on this podcast? Because a few of them discuss the fact that their own mums have parental rights to their kids, but sat high and mighty in the studio.
I'm confused.
That one sounds like it's a
Personal.
one.
Sounds personal.
And it to someone.
That was
I don't
someone
have
that's
kids,
been on
so
here.
it's definitely not me.
Yeah, it's probably from like previous shows. Someone
Yeah.
trying to get at someone.
Yeah, I don't have kids, so
personal.
Personal, innit?
yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
kids, so I
He's
know
taking
it's
a
not
shot,
me.
Someone anonymously took a shot, took their time out to give that little shot. Why? So
But
whoever
they did it to the
Nah,
wrong
but they want to
person.
know if it's okay, basically.
basically, yeah.
What was
basically,
the
they're sitting on.
question?
They want to know the one. Can we get some real OnlyFans girls on this podcast? Because a few of them discuss the facts that their own mums have parental rights to their kids.
So am I not a real OnlyFans girl? Do I not count?
Nah, I think you must be on
Basically,
about
some
someone else.
OnlyFans girls, yeah, they'll probably come on here and say high and mighty, not on here or anywhere in general.
Right, okay.
But their parents are looking after their kids.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's,
So they're
that's
saying, what
something
do you
you've gotta
think about
take up
that?
with them. That's
Yeah.
their whole business.
Yeah, it's true, man. You're asking the wrong people.
Yeah,
you know?
don't.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
it's not
opening
our
my mouth
business,
on that. It's not my business.
Their business, bro.
Each to their own. I'm not involved.
Okay, then here's one. Yo, what's up? I've seen your guys' podcast, and one moment that connected with me deeply was the mother that's doing OnlyFans. My mother does OnlyFans. I feel so embarrassed because of it. My life has been ruined. I stay with my father full time, and now I basically cut her out of my
This is
life.
why I don't have kids. See, this
Mad,
is why I
bro.
don't have kids. And do you know what? I honestly,
Suffocated.
this is no.
Bro, I
I
feel
don't
it,
want
feel
anyone. I'm
it.
not
Peak.
throwing no shade on anyone that does this, because they are awesome parents and it works for them. And I've seen really successful porn stars. Their kids know what they do. They have a great relationship. But I know that would be me. Me personally, and I couldn't do it.
Accountability, man.
It's not fair. It's not fair. And I know I probably have boys, and that's just fucking hell. The things I've done,
Bruv,
Jesus Christ.
Your son's bridges come watch.
No, well, how? Yeah, my family found out because my brother's friends saw me and fucked me. Yeah, so no,
saying they're
long.
watching your mum and
Fuck me up. Yeah,
And listen,
nah,
yeah, before
long.
anyone gets onto it, yeah, this is anonymous, yeah. We don't have no problem with no OnlyFans people. Because
I know a lot of people are just coming for OnlyFans girls, you know.
but but they're
Christ.
coming back at us now. Yeah, people are acting like we're trying to bash
minds.
girls.
Yeah.
Some of our guests have opinions. Yeah, like we've had arguments on here.
Yeah.
The clips may look like.
Well, I can fully say I ain't been bashed once. I ain't felt uncomfortable. Like, I'm just getting my story out there. People might not agree with it, but none of you have made me feel some type of way or tried to. So, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And even, some of the clips might look a certain way, but you
Yeah.
have to watch the full podcast.
Yeah, to get it.
Before you're gonna
But
make a
that's what
judgment.
the internet is, isn't it? You take pieces and they make their decision. That's their whole business.
Yeah, man. I'm glad I got that cleared up, man, because, some of the messages from some people that, like, we've had on the show as well, like, oh, this is very uncomfortable to watch. You're bashing that girl. You're doing that. Bro, the girl loved it. She loved what she's doing. She gave as good as she got.
And you know what? At the end of the day, publicity is publicity.
Yeah.
Some people will work with that kind of publicity, and
Yeah.
it works
Yeah,
for them.
man.
I guarantee
That's
you,
it.
she's getting paid right now. Good
And
for her.
furthermore, we always check up on everyone that we
Yeah.
have on the show. We always like afterwards, yo, you good? Like, just to let you know.
Call
like,
it aftercare.
Yeah, we call it aftercare. Just cause you sitting there having conversations.
We
Sometimes
call it something
like we
different,
we
bro.
got out of Trappy that he likes,
You aftercare, sorry.
we got out of Trappy that he likes girls sitting on his face. We
You
have
might
to check
need aftercare
Now you're going to have
afterwards.
to check in.
And
Oh,
it's
okay.
good. Go in
You
this
might
bridge and
need
see this.
You're
aftercare.
right, yeah, you okay?
I might need one-on-one. I might one-on-one consultation.
One-on-one, it is one-on-one.
I swear that, man. I swear. We might need to talk later, Carl.
Yeah, that's it. So we got to check up on these things. We're just making people know that we do
definitely.
that. There is things in place that we do after having these kind of conversations. You get me?
Debriefing.
All right then. Yo, where's the barman's questions come from off the dome, or what other people are asking?
That's just
Nasty
him.
mind, bro.
That's him
That-
over there.
yo.
Yeah. You.
Twisted brain, bro.
Hey, got a certain man smiling in the
And
background, you
that
know.
search history, that's what it is.
Someone else gives me the
Yeah,
CS.
yeah. Smiling, you
It's a
know.
mixture of
It's
CS
the real,
and
it's the real
yeah.
manipulator.
Yeah. You don't like to be
Silent but deadly.
Silent
Them ones.
Who's the best looking boy and girl on the Sinners team?
Today, 'cause I think it's changed, you know. What do you think?
What, lava? What's this?
Why?
What do you mean? I'm talking about me, bro. What do you mean?
Oh, but you're asking Nado what he thinks.
Because we're here, you man are established here. So we're saying,
Nado's established there. Tell him Nado.
yeah, but he's
Nah,
got
but
his podcast.
think
Who
it-
are they asking? Is this
Who's-
live questions that are coming in?
It's not live. No, it's not
Right,
live.
so that's why I'm.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't relate to the.
It's just
us.
general.
That's why I
No,
was
no.
confused.
Oh, it's
the
Right?
same
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
you
I
get
thought it
me?
was
That's what I
live.
was
I was
saying.
like, are these people paying attention? I'm confused.
Who's the best looking boy and girl on the Sinners team?
I think Twyla's the best looking girl on the Sinners team.
Yeah, Twyla,
That's
definitely,
love and
100%,
Love
100%. So who's the best looking boy then?
SR.
Why did we just get radio silence, guys? That was really mean.
Anyway, it would have been.
He's asking you,
lava.
Harmony. That's why.
Am I being
They're
asked?
both
Yeah.
asking you,
Yeah.
Harmony.
Who I think's more attractive?
Wait
Speedy
there.
and
Why, Cords? Why are you crossing your arms even more and just?
And it causes like, yo, I'm
Pocket-
in it. I'm in here, you know. Remember that?
I don't.
Don't forget
Actually,
Midge.
to be honest, I find you're all very attractive in all different ways. Like,
Who's
'cause
the
I'm
best
very-
looking one, bruv?
The best looking. There's two. I can't decide between two, and I don't really. I feel it's very unfair.
Who are the two?
You and this one. Where is he?
Who's you?
Yeah, he knows.
Speedy.
A man waved his hand.
Yeah, because
Hello.
this was like best of both worlds for me. So yeah, it's best of both. You know, it's like Hovis.
Yeah. All right, let's
So,
say.
yeah.
Yo, he's always
That's
the
only
winner,
me
you
in
know.
my warped head. What I'm
That's
thinking
safe.
in my head. If I had to choose, I'd have to have you two because I'm getting a bit of variety.
Yeah.
Light skin, dark skin.
Yeah,
All right,
different
then.
shapes, different. Yeah.
All right, then. Let's go on to. Questions from the barman.
Okay, so the first question's for you, Harmony.
Of course it is.
Yes, it is.
Of course it is.
What's your favourite off-camera sexual experience and why?
Why is it always just one? Off camera. So okay, from girls. So girls. The best experience I had was I've already said. So I was shooting a Babe Station Extreme show with this lovely lady, and we had a great show on camera. We stayed the night at the Babe Station Studios, and she fucked the living soul out of my vagina, and it was the best sex I've ever had. And yeah. So that female. What else?
And what was her name?
Lee Darby. Yeah.
Big up Lee Darby.
Love you, Lee.
Lee Darby and Bruce, you need to do a sex therapy session.
She was brilliant. We had a great
He's
time.
down with it.
Bruce like, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't even. Sorry, I don't know if that was a private thing, but I'm just telling the world because I'm singing it with my chest. I was like, it's the best grace of my life.
She won't mind.
Yeah, I love Lee. And then from a man point of view, best experience. My gangbang.
How many?
70.
No. That was this drunken sex orgy. There was only 10 of us performing, but there was like 70 extras. So I shot. I wasn't given, because obviously I'm attracted to black guys. The industry likes me with black guys, and I wanted to shoot a scene with just black guys. I was my first nomination for BBW of the Year at the Pornhub Awards. So I got another girl called Estella Bafori, who is a very well-known BBW performer. And I managed to get, I think, 6 or 7 black guys. And I produced this gangbang scene. And yeah, I'd say that was something, I had a great time doing that. Maybe something I might do it again, might not. Another experience.
Was that guys that you just found, or were they guys that were in the porn industry?
Swingers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, swingers. So yeah, I got in with one guy and I said, "Yo, you got some friends?" And he just got all his friends, and it was great.
Yeah, man, you good.
So I did that, and then what's another one? In my personal life, so yeah, I was out somewhere. I basically crashed a stag do and
mashed everyone.
Nah, just the groom and his best man.
Oh. Yo, that's another sin.
You should have thrown the stats in.
Yeah.
What else?
The groom and the best man,
What else?
Nah, man, you're good with that, man.
Okay.
You're good enough.
Yeah, because there's a lot.
You gotta save some, man, because you gotta be
save
back in
some
next
for
time.
next time.
Yeah, 100%.
What, just me by myself? I'll take over the whole show.
Come on, man. And Bruce.
And Bruce.
Yeah.
And Leah. Yeah. You, Bruce, and Leah.
Go on, all right, Nado's dipped off, so Trappy, I'm going to ask you your question.
Mad question, go on.
Nah. Would you have a relationship with someone in the porn industry?
No.
Why?
Like, honestly, because I know I wouldn't be happy with it, so why would I lie? Like, with someone that I feel like you'd have to understand their situation if you was going to get into it. And when thinking of it, I wouldn't want to be in that.
You wouldn't be comfortable.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Like,
that
no
makes
need
sense.
to lie.
You got to respect that.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why she said it's only certain people that you probably can, like,
this
and
is the thing.
understand, you get me?
But you'd mash down though, innit?
Yeah, of course. That's a different, if we're talking relationship or us enjoying each other's company, that's a different question.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think if you was in the porn industry, your woman would be all right with you being in the porn industry, coming from her not being in the porn industry?
I think it would be more easy if there were. I think probably not, vice versa, for all I know. Like, if a woman had a man that was, like, obviously working with other things, and you know how you say the scope of how it actually is. Someone who's on the outside don't actually understand that. So even when you broke it down, then it's like, it actually does sound like a proper production. But to someone who's on the outside, whether
we just
it's
look like
male
we're getting
or...
whacked out for 30 minutes.
For real. But that's what it's meant to look like. So obviously the marketing's worked, but someone who's on the outside, in terms of processing it in your head, that just doesn't make sense. You know me? So male or female, I don't think it would work well unless they were very open-minded and understood.
And they'd have to understand what it really is about. So yeah,
man.
Takes a special kind of person to date someone that does what we do, that isn't involved themselves. It is, but there's a lot of people are like that. But you have to find, like I was saying, you have to find the right person.
Yeah, man. One of them people that buy your OnlyFans.
No, because I wouldn't date a fan. So no.
All right then.
That's it now. Done.
I've got one more if you want. Nado's not here. I can ask you Nado's question if you want, Trappy. Would you support your daughter if she wanted to join OnlyFans or be in the porn industry?
No.
That's a no. I can answer for him immediately.
Same
not.
way, like, come on,
immediately
no, like,
not.
just no. Obviously, as a father, as a brother, as any family member,
supporting
the connection of sexual
like, cheer him
activity
on,
with
like,
your
"Go,
family
girl."
is just not something that feels comfortable, and it never will. So no, like, it just doesn't.
So if
make
they
sense.
was in the porn industry, are you cutting them off completely?
It's a grey area. You say that, but if you love your family member, you're gonna be in. That's like saying, are you gonna cut off the daughter that you've raised because she's done that? No, you're gonna be day to day having conflict with your own mind and the person that you know you raised and loved, and you're gonna try. Like, it's mad.
I have
it's
a
mad.
very, very close relationship with my mum, my dad, and my dad is an atheist. So how he feels, because my mum and my nan are very obviously Irish Catholic. It's you're going to hell, but please just pray for your sins. And we don't understand all of that. With my dad, obviously nobody wants their child, but for them, I think that when the mental health thing came about, they were able to understand it a bit more because they were like, oh, so you did it because you're not well. So I think that's how they cope with it. But yeah, my family, like the whole time, you know, I was in my problems, they were there. So as much as they didn't want, nobody wants their child to do that. Nobody. I wouldn't. Yeah, no. Because I think a lot of people as well, they say they would do this job so their kids don't have to ever struggle. But then you doing that job, the kids might end up doing that because that's all they know. So, and yeah, I'm just, but I don't want to ruffle any feathers, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. So.
It is what it is.
All right. One last, and did deeds first or?
No.
So can we get a freestyle from you, Trappy?
Let's go, man. Let's go. Wait.
Tune in, man. Harmony.
Give me mic check. Check.
Had to rock the mic.
Drop that. Let's hear
Your top two might just change.
Listen to that, man. Have you ever heard it? Yeah. Ready. Yeah, man. Trappy, South Success, man. Birmingham. See this podcast and we ain't going home and that. Fully cold with a flow and that. Cho. I don't wanna tell them again. Block that gal. Now she can't bow man again. If it had a loud pack then, I ain't gonna buy with each and a salmon again. At the top of the mountain again. Couple singles when I blow, got an album for them. Shout all of them, thousands of them. Bah, man down with a pen. Look. Yo, who's testing? Who's active? Who's match fit? Who's resting? Who fell off? Who's next in? I find interesting. South Success, that's what I invest in. Can't press me at all, can't impressing. Don't talk muscle with me, I still bang you out, but foot bench pressing. Who's the best in? Brom, stop guessing. The man fell off and look who stepped in. It's the next thing, shut up and left him. The man done out and he resurrecting. I said, bear man stop. The talk behind backs, that's bear man shot. But try send for me directly, a dare man could. Look, I give all of their gal one. Whoa, styling crazy. Be the way I've been whining lately. The gal whining her back, looking A-class. I see how it bends, Mercedes. No joke, I'm a note soul 97, moving like an 80s baby. I would back harmony if she let me have the singing, baby. I said South Success go crazy. I said a graph and stack man's daily. You see a Brotown flow make a London gal say, hey yo, the accent's wavy. It's funny how things turn round, see back in the air and the gal want chase me. I've been streetwise from knee high, so the money get a yo, out for dough and made my own bread. When I fight for the cake, should I help to the bakery? Maybe you'd be he right now. Yo, like the gal, I'm page free. Look, I won't flex too much when a wrist might get a one rollie at AP. Look, I won't flex too much on a wrist. Yo, listen, if I cut off the world and I end up ghosting, don't take it personal, give me a second. See when life throw punches, I'll throw back with a 10-hit combo Tekken. If you calculate all the work that I put in for Brom, I'll soon be a legend. Learn the game from C4, Chiller, Saf, Hitman, Sucks. More could mention, Dexman, JK, Daps, Vader, and trying to reach them man there. See, most motives I roll on my own, can't comfy, I don't need 10 man there. At the shops, babbies and skeng man there. Let me smile at a leng one there. I've done sets, events, mixtape, radio from young, it's been 10 mad years. See, they can chat a lot, but I got catalogue. I move digital, the stock in analog. South success, South made in this game, I don't have a bus. Overcame with a had a loss, now sit back and witness. I've been grafting ridiculous, run tracks ain't fitness. Every rap takes pictures, and it's facts ain't pictures. Mr. South success, Mr. Shout no sex, quick without much stress. Mr. Make the gal them step, and you don't know, let me tell them again. Look, Mr. South success, Mr. Shout no sex, quick without much stress. And Mr. Make the gal them step, and you don't know, let me tell them again. Wait, you wanna talk that shit? I don't wanna hear that shit. I swear down, I don't go near that shit. They talk bad, but I don't even fear that shit. Mad thing, anytime your ear man spit, Pika, you ain't even near that shit. They don't wanna get kicked by my air forces. I kick a man do bare backflips. Look, from work to gym to home, might hit studio and do it all over again. Routine, I only have 1-2 bros, cause I don't make friends. And yo, it don't make sense. You're either with them or us, but don't play fence. And yo, it don't make sense. I live in your thoughts, but don't pay rent. Okay then. Trappy, South Success in this podcast. You're already know.
Big up Trappy, big up Trappy.
That's me.
Big.
Love. Yeah. Grime, Birmingham, we're here, we're active. South Success. That's what it's about.
See how he switched up quickly. Harmony in
Come
there.
on, we can do that. It's
London
like before.
gal
That
in
was
She
there.
loved that one,
I
innit?
did
You like
that.
that?
I did a little clap. I was like, okay.
Alright, Bruce, you're gonna have to hold the corner then.
Yeah, you got knocked off the post.
Stuff.
Here you go, say.
Big up the people inside, man.
Yeah, man. Heavy. Amazing that, bro.
Love, man. Love.
Massive.
Love for having me, trust me.
Yeah, man.
Different energies.
Before we go, we need deeds. So you gave your sins. We need your best deeds. Yin yang. We have to round it off. We have to keep it.
Balance it up, balance it.
Best deeds. Listen, in Quinton, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you want free breakfast and lunch. I'm there, 11 till 2. We do that every week.
Swear down.
That's what literally Haven Community Project, free breakfast and lunch. Anyone in Quinton, even Bearwoods. If you're just local, you can reach down, go 10 to 15 minutes. You don't want to be spending stupid £10, 5 for breakfast, lunch, and you're working.
What kind of breakfast?
Down. Full English, continental, jackets and chili and cheese, and depends on the day. We switch it up. Pasta bake, all cooked by me. You get me? We're active,
Come on, man. Come
and
on.
the team. We got Emma, Chanel, Simon, my mum, all of that. We active. Trust me. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, proper man.
things. Harmony.
Yeah. So I qualified as a carer, and I was doing domiciliary care. So I was looking after vulnerable adults, elderly, and young children. So I was working I was doing in the home personal care. So I did that as my way of giving back for when I was cared for in the hospital. And then also I qualified as a makeup artist, and what I do is I do a lot of charity events where you go to areas that don't have that much money. You work through certain councils, and I do hair braiding, glitter tattoos, makeup, and I do all of that just to give back and just whatever charity and volunteer work that I can do. And obviously I'm a big advocate for sobriety. Yeah. And if there's anything that I can do to help that community, that's what I'm gonna do.
Come on, man. Heavy. Well, Harmony, Trappy, end of the show. You lot have been great guests.
I know we lost a guy.
Big up Nado, big up
Ras Nado. He already told he's got to film another podcast, his own podcast on it. So
flying visit for him. So.
Yeah, man, busy guy.
Busy guy.
So yeah, big up to you lot. Thank you for sharing your stories, and
thank you for having us.
Yeah, man, you lot have been sick. Hope you both will be back on again.
Shout me, man.
Come on, man. Definitely.
With all my sins.
Yeah, we got more to unpack.
Yeah, you got a lot more, man. You got a lot more in them bazookas.
Yeah, you can make a hot album.
More to create too, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. A lot more in them bazookas.
100%.
Yeah.
Look at the smile. Look at
Alright,
his smile.
listen. I've been Sinner Speed.
It's in a Leko.
And we out.